Alright, swooping on a second. It's fine, it's fine. That's fine, I guess. Alright, hi. Is game popping up? No, it's not. There we go. Oof. Alright, so we can finally... Oh yeah, we got this thing to do. Well, after we get these memories, we can start the final DLC. So that should be good. Hey Banana Bear, how you doing? Yes. Yes. It's just a great time, you know? The Ass Cracker Dawn. No, actually, it's the worst time. Oh my god, the neighbors are going mental. How you been, Banana Bar? What have you been up to? Am I going the right way? Fucking hope so. Oh yeah, and there's a side quest I wanted to do. Dragon Hunter helmet, I guess. Well, sleep is overrated. That's good to hear. I'm alright. As good as can be, I guess. Knock some mortar. How do I do this? I want this helmet. Baron Harvard. Beasts at Bay. How do I do that? Schedule. Oh. Well, I mean, if it works, might as well. Find a clearing with some tents. Oh, I have to do that one. Ew. Yeah. If it works, go for it. See, I try and limit myself to, at the very, very latest, if I'm going to stay up late, the latest I'll go to bed is 5 AM. Any later than that, and no matter what time I wake up, I'm just like a zombie and pretty much dead to the world, so I try not to do that too often.
I dislike being so far from home. Alam Sharam needs me. The darkspawn have grown stronger. Some of my brothers would let those creatures destroy Olay. They think Draken know better than the Imperium. But if we do not stand with the humans against the darkspawn, we might lose everything we have gained. I will fight this Avar Dragon for you, Draken. And then we shall drive back the darkspawn together.
Nice. God, I wish it was
But
cold.
he died here.
Oh,
And the elves ignored the second blight as it spread across Olay. So began the animosity that led to the destruction of the Dales.
yikes.
So, the ancient Hakanite assholes didn't destroy the lowlands like they wanted, but they did get the elves.
20 degrees. So, yeah, 0 is definitely very, very cold here. Yeah, I wish it was cold here. It started to heat up now, and fuck me, today was so disgustingly hot. Ugh, it's awful. It's not even summer yet, and I'm already over the heat completely. But yeah, that's so 25 is kind of like our normal usually. But yeah, the coldest it gets here is probably like 10 degrees. If it goes any lower than that, then that's sort of unusual, at least where I live anyway. Setting winter. Oh, I miss winter so much already. I just love the cold so much more. Because here it's never... I don't know, the heat is just so fucking brutal. Doesn't let up. If it does let up, then it's torrential rainfall, which I don't mind. But it makes it hard to just be bothered to do anything when, as soon as you even step out, step a toe into the sun, you're instantly sweating. It's not much fun. 21 degrees. Yeah, it is super dry. It sucks. Just... it does depend where you are. Out in sort of the country, it's a lot worse. But here, it's still pretty bad. Where is... Oh, there's a cave underneath here, isn't there? But yeah, here it's still pretty bad. It gets ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'm the same. We don't get humid heat as often, but when it does hit, it's just crawl back into the house and hope you don't have to do anything. Because otherwise, you could shower 100 times a day and it's still... You would still sweat like a pig. It's ridiculous. And I've got that to look forward to for the next couple months. Yay.
Lana and Heron have been arguing about Heron using the lyrium to fight demons. Some things never change. Arena has a new alchemical trick she wants to try, like pitch or tar, but stronger.
Laggy.
A recipe straight from Orzammar. They argue, fuss, and mock each other mercilessly. And I would be lost without them.
A dwarf getting on someone's nerves. I can't imagine.
Wow, Cassandra, that's racist.
Arena sounds like good people. Huh. Sounds like the old Inquisitor could have used someone bigger up front.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't have used you because you suck. Yeah, 30 degrees. I mean, it's hot, but it's manageable. That's sort of like the average temp. It doesn't really get below that in summer. It sucks, but sort of what we have to deal with. Ugh. 30 degrees is just an awful temperature. Plus as soon as like proper summer kicks in, sunburn is crazy. If you're not wearing sunscreen or anything, and you're out for not even an hour, you come back pink and burny. It's awful. Yeah, oh god, I'm jealous.
Seems to be working.
Oh god, where'd all my health go? Well, okay, so... Oh, there's a thing there. Yeah, I think humidity's probably the worst. I need to buy one of those humidifiers for my room. Because funnily enough, no matter what the weather is, my room is always really, really dry. So even when it's decently cool outside, it's really hot in here. Because there's no moisture in the air to like keep the room at a decent temperature, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. So I need to grab something that'll help me with that, because this summer's supposed to be really, really brutal, which I'm not looking forward to at all. Well, it would be heaven for someone who does like humidity, wouldn't it? Jesus, that does sound pretty awful. See, now with here, at least where I live, we're always getting teased with storms. So they always say there's a storm coming all the time. Oh, better watch out, there's a storm coming, it's going to be hail and blah 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 blah. Whatever. But it never does. It just looks like and feels like it's going to. So then what happens is we get some long stints of humid, horrible weather until it finally does rain, and then it's back to the dry for a while. And it just sort of switches on a dime like that. It's like being in hell. I feel like hell is probably Australian summer. Oh no. That's the worst feeling. Being and it's the worst is trying to sleep while it's humid. Because then no matter how many, whether you've got the covers on you or not, it's just sweaty and horrible. It's nothing worse than sweaty covers. Yeesh. Gross. Oh man. I think they'll just run away. I don't want to have to fight them. It makes it surprisingly tough. Oh jeez. See, I won't even look at chocolate until summer's over, because no matter where you buy it from, what time, doesn't matter. As soon as you even open that packet, it's melted completely. It's horrible. So you end up with buying these like, oh fuck me, that was so quick. You'll buy a block of chocolate or a bag of treats and stuff, and if you take them home or whatever, they just liquefy. It's so gross. So you just end up with a bag of molten chocolate. I mean, it's still edible, obviously, but it's less appealing when you have to siphon it out of the bag. Or like squish it out like toothpaste. Right, okay, nice.
Dead.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, everyone's alive so far. I was actually thinking I was going to finish this game tonight, but that's not going to happen because there was stuff I forgot about. Seems... And tonight was going to be a longer one, but I have to work early again tomorrow, so that's not going to happen. Unfortunately, I was really fucking excited to do a longer stream, but fate had other plans, I guess. Oh, excuse me. Why am I lagging? Something about this area makes me lag a little bit. I don't like it. $72 hours, fuck me. That's a lot. It's a lot of streams. Oh, another quest. Looks like Dorian. Yeah, yes, certainly are. Oh, so I think this is the guy who's going to give me the quest for the helmet.
Orders for Grandin. Looks like he survived the fight with the Hackonites. Won't get far on his own, though.
Who's Grandin? Am I supposed to know who that is? I suppose I probably am. Oh, to Banana Bar. We've sort of narrowed the horror games down slightly. It's a toss up between Dead Space, the first one, Alien Isolation, Silver Chains, or another game called Mirror. Mirror of Worlds, maybe? That's might be what it's called. The Mirror of Worlds one doesn't come out until the 22nd, so I'm not sure what that one even is about. Jen suggested that one. So yeah, sort of a toss-up between those four. Because the others are really long and expensive. It's 2000. Right, okay. That's not too bad.
Herb wards. Those could assist the soldiers. I take it you've met Baron de Mortizan?
Yes, I have.
And you are...
Dunwich, your worship. The Master's scribe.
The Mortizan said you were dead.
I'm merely late, sir. I was not to return until I'd gathered evidence on the Nox Mortar.
How did you get involved in all this?
I've been the Master's scribe these past 10 years.
Jesus.
The Baron has made a study of a number of creatures. I'm assured my assistance is invaluable.
Yeah, that's really good.
You're
Good
gathering
job.
evidence on
The Nox Mortar. I was to set out apparatus for
Why is
gathering
he so
information on
quiet?
the beast. Retrieving it proved difficult. Gurguts. If you're out here anyway, your worship, I can inform you that the Baron's pockets are deep. He would no doubt appreciate any efforts made on his behalf.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm sort of the belief, if you're hungry, eat something. Don't stuff yourself, but have something at least, because otherwise you don't want to go for an extended
what is the Nox
period of
Mortar,
time without
exactly?
like
A skulking
going through that
beast
fucking
the Master
hunger
believes
feeling.
lies
Awful.
somewhere in the basin.
That's not very
That's not too
specific.
bad for a muffin.
I'm afraid specificity eludes us, sir. Officially, the beast remains undiscovered.
Uh-oh.
Very good, sir.
I wasn't finished with the conversation. What are those chuckleheads doing? Oh, teleporting around the place. Nice.
Your worship.
Well, I hope that was the bulk of the evidence of the conversation done. Oh god, there's one over there too. Alright. Yeah, fair enough. Muffins are pretty filling, so I suppose the thing you want to go for is filling without the calorie count, which I don't really know. What stuff is filling but doesn't have a super massive amount of calories. I don't really know much about nutrition, fortunately. Ooh. That's alright. If it's homemade, it doesn't count. It only counts if you buy it from a store. Yeah, no, spinach enters your body, but it just doesn't even feel like you've eaten anything. It's good though, I like spinach. You can put a whole bag or a whole bushel of spinach in a pot, and it just, yeah, you're right, it evaporates into nothing. Are you fucking kidding me? There's Hackanites over there. I have to deal with these three. Okay. This thing should shoot stuff if they spit poison at me, hopefully. Honestly, I think I prefer spinach raw. It's, oh god, they just killed that thing in one hit. I don't know, there's something about it. It's not my favourite thing in the world, but it's just one of those things I don't mind eating at all. Did someone charge it? Okay, maybe we can sneak around this side then. Or not, because I need to actually be where they are. Of course. That is the best explanation I've ever heard. Tastes like leaves, but nice leaves. It's true though. Yeah, it's like, it's just an all-around decent experience. I've been eating and buying these spinach and feta stuffed sausage rolls, and they're fucking amazing. I love them so much. And because of the pastry, they're decently filling. And surprisingly cheap actually, which is nice. But yeah, those are really good. Spinach and feta is a match made in heaven. It just works really well. Yeah, it doesn't sound like the most appealing thing in the universe, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Oh my god, what's happening? I think there might be something open. Excuse me a second, I'm going to see if something's open that shouldn't be. And I bet Chrome is using... Oh, of course it is. Chrome was using a gig of fucking RAM. For no reason. Why does it do that? So it says, yeah, I think that's how you spell it. Pretty sure anyway. I mean, that's helped slightly, I guess, but not really. I don't actually like feta very much. I only really eat it in these sausage roll things. Feta and anything else is a bit not a fan. There we go.
This, whatever this is, it must be what de Mortezan wanted.
I'm sure he'll be able to attain information from it. Unless... Was part of this eaten?
Yeah. I use Chrome for everything, I really do. Anything I need to look up, I use Chrome. But just, I don't understand why it is such a hungry beast of a program. It just uses up so much, and like I closed that gig it was using and nothing happened. I've got Chrome up now so I can watch the chat. It didn't shut that down, it didn't refresh Chrome at all, it just was using that gig for no reason. And that happens so often because Streamlabs uses a decent amount of RAM, the Death Counter uses a little bit, and of course the game uses a whole bunch. And then all of a sudden Chrome just comes along like a fucking steam train and it's like, choo choo, I'm just going to use up the rest of this, don't mind me.
That Dunwich yet lives while I was
Still love it though, I'll still keep using it.
of his passing. The Maker smiles on this endeavor.
What are you doing out here?
Once I was content to remain in the safety of my estate.
So yeah, hopefully they fix that, because this is
I
annoying.
was obliged to join an expedition to the stranger parts of Thedas. How little of our
Yeah, at
natural
least it's
world is
polite enough
understood.
to wait.
What terrors creep across the soil while we lie ignorant and ill-prepared. If you knew what I do of the common fennec, you would not sleep.
I highly doubt that.
That day onward, I have studied the wilds and the beasts therein.
It's just like, oh, there's 4 gigabytes of RAM left. I think I'll use that up, please. Whoop. He just teleported. Nice.
Your scribe Dunwich mentioned something called the Nox Morta.
Ah, yes, I have
Sorry.
yet to lay eyes upon it. Pray do not request details so soon, not when concrete evidence lies yet unturned.
I've evidence of your Nox Morta, I think.
I'm interested to see what this
To
is,
observe
actually.
the mark of the teeth, let me see. Gurgut and gurgut. But this, a beast unclassified and interested in the bait presented. What lies before us
It's
is
just
an
gonna be a
opportunity
gurgut
to
that's, like,
greet
massive.
the unknowable. Yet I confess fear, knowing I lack the skill to confront.
I think it's because if you had to listen to reverby voices for nearly 100 hours, you'd want to jump off a bridge.
If you would take the bait and confirm its existence, I would be in the Inquisition's debt.
What can you tell me about the Nox Morta?
Mere scraps of knowledge gleaned from bloodstained papers. They speak of a creature enamored of shadow lurking in the darkest places. Silence pays it favor, concealing its oid bulk until a stretched mouth takes its prey. Of course, some of my colleagues deem the beast a mere fancy.
Okay,
I
then.
should go.
Inquisitor.
Because in Dragon Age 2 and 1, well, at Origins at least, it would just, whenever you talk to someone, your helmet would just magically disappear. It was quite funny, actually. And then in 2, you could sort of decide whether or not that was going to happen. And then in this one, it's the same, so it's a little strange when two people wearing stuff like this mask are talking to each other. But the Orlesians love their masks. I don't actually know why that is. But the masks are cool for the most part. The ones you get to wear are a bit shit, but... Oh, Jesus. Ooh, I got some Fade Touch stuff. Nice. Where am I going?
De Mortizan said to place the bait here. We need to find a good spot.
I think this is probably the best
Because it might be picky.
spot, seeing as that there's a trap already here conveniently. Should probably save this. Is it going to be like a giant nug? Because if so, I would like that.
Is that... Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh, it's a bog fisher. I mean... That's better than it being a gurgit, I guess. Look at these little chunky boys. Or girls. It's adorable. Oh my god, these little ones are tougher than the big one. Oh Jesus, blood of I guess it is, yeah. Oh man. I never look at anybody's stories because I don't.
Just happened.
I suppose it was a very aggressive bog fisher. Not what I expected.
De Mortizan will want to hear about this.
Yes, I'm sure he will. Yeah. On anything, I don't even use Snapchat for starters, even though I do have it. And Facebook. Facebook stories. I don't care. Some people, oh hey, there's the helmet. Good. Some people update their stuff. It's just like, oh, you went and had a sandwich. Good job. Happy for you. So I don't even bother. That's the kind of people I have on my Facebook. Idiots. I guess, yeah. So, I mean, social media is basically, it's just an anomaly that I don't really, I use it to look at memes, and that's about it. It's pretty much all that I post on my Twitter, or retweet anyway. One day I'll figure it out.
Pray, do not keep me in suspense. Your haunted stare speaks plainly of an encounter with the Nox Morta.
Is the Nox Morta a bog fisher by any chance? A large, aggressive bog fisher.
Bog fisher. That quaint nomenclature inadequately describes its lesser kin, and here is whom they must serve.
Why didn't you...
I told them to have proof of its existence, minds shall be enlightened. Though when enlightenment comes at the cost of such fearful truths, I must wonder at its toll. Permit my humble gratitude to reflect the risk taken, your worship. Where's Dunwich? I must draft a letter to the university.
Yeah, I think that's my
Inquisitor.
view. I don't chase anything. Too tired. I'm an old man in a young man's body. Something's gonna happen. It'll happen. Eventually. Okay, so we've got these two left and I can finally leave this place. Excuse me. Yeah, I've seen too many people sprint headlong towards stuff that they're not ready for. And it always ends in tears. Every time. Oh, no, that's this thing. I don't really want to do that. So I'm going to leave it. There it is. Not just relationship wise, but job wise, everything wise actually.
All is in place. I offer thanks to Gillenan, Halamother, and to Andraste, Maker Bride. As you were raised up from mortal men to stand with our creators, our makers, so raise me up now to defend this world.
Inquisitor Ameridan, who helped bring the Inquisition into the Chantry, built the shrine for the Maker and the Elven gods.
Belief is a funny thing. An Elven Inquisitor must have had a careful path to walk.
I bet, considering we can be an Elven Inquisitor too. That would have been fun. Oh, I can't just fast travel there. Where am I going? That one, okay. Well, that was lucky then, wasn't it? Fucking yeah. Well, as long as it's making you confident, I guess it doesn't really matter which one it is, does it? No, I'm not doing. You guys can stay over there. I'm not dealing with that right now. Oh, that's where I fought the dragon. Okay. Didn't look like the right place. I mean, confidence is confidence, so ride that wave while it's there. Can I take... Oh fuck, that is their house! Oh no, those people who lived there probably are dead. Row. Oh, I feel kind of bad now. Maybe they got away. Who knows? I thought that looked a little bit familiar. Yeah, it's difficult. Is sometimes I think people they don't really know how to have a conversation online, and they don't really know how to keep a conversation running. It's something I can do it all right in text form, but I can't do it in person. I have trouble continuing conversation in person unless I really I don't know. I'm not worried about who I'm talking to or whatever.
I should not have asked you to come with me, though I know you would not have stayed behind.
It's very easy to have a stale conversation
You're a dreamer.
online, that's for sure.
This dragon the Ava have tamed carries a demon inside it. I can see how its presence hurts you. You should be at Halam Shiral reminding our people of our alliance with Draken. Not here, risking death with me. Still, in the old tongue, your name Talanadas means nothing is inevitable. I will remember your name. And hope.
Dreamers are said to be sensitive to demons. A creature like Hakon would have caused Telana terrible pain.
More pain than watching her husband and all her fighting buddies get killed.
Probably. Yeah. Especially when... see, I can't really... Or maybe I never used to be able to talk to people online. I just never would. People would add me in games and I'd just be like, nah, I'm fine. So that was something I never really grew up doing. So now that I'm streaming, I sort of have to learn how to do that. And yeah, some people are really good in person to talk to, because a lot of people like to express themselves with their hands and stuff. But then when they're talking to you,
So, Canary in good standing.
text, it's just like there's no emotion behind it. So you're like,
You must be proud.
okay,
Tolerably. Not a fan of the Alliance?
I got to see enough of the Canary back in Kirkwall.
Hey, we probably won't try to burn down
Probably.
a city this time.
No, you can always trust the Canary. Until you're between them and something they want.
oh geez, that's a bit harsh. Yeah, it definitely is a two-way street. If you're asking questions and getting a one-word response, like I don't know, do you like bread? And they just go, yes. And it's like, okay, do you like cheese? Yes. It's like, oh, alright. What kind of cheese? Just cheese. I just like cheese. Then it's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna take this conversation somewhere else. Thank you very much. But if it's like, oh, do you like bread? It's like, yeah, I enjoy the sesame bread with sesame sprinkles or whatever. What kind of bread do you like? See, then you can keep the conversation going about bread in this case, I guess. So yeah, it's definitely a two-way street. You gotta work the conversation. It's not fun talking to a brick wall. Yeah. Yeah, well. Retrieve the ring. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to go back to Skyhold. Ah, well. You found out quickly then. 2 hours isn't too long. See, yeah, like I never... In school, sort of cyber safety. That's what they called it at school. It was a pretty serious thing. So we were really told, like, don't talk to anyone over the internet and that sort of thing, because it was like a rampant. That's when a lot of horrible stuff was happening to people who would meet these random people online. So that was pretty much forced into us as children. So I never really bothered talking to anyone online. It took me forever to get a computer anyway, so I never really had the option. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of the time I think you'll find, like, I'm a super awkward person, especially just in my day-to-day life. So you usually find once people sort of are, they get a bit more comfortable, then they'll sort of start making conversation a bit more. But you will find people who just, it's like pulling teeth trying to get them to continue the conversation. So just depends where. And you can never tell. Yeah. Yeah, see, I don't talk a lot. I'm a very quiet person. Just in general. All over the place, so... Yeah, I don't know, I find talking... Especially now that I work in hospitality. It's so exhausting. Like, talking to you and everyone else on the stream, it's so much more fun than talking to people in real life. I don't know if that's probably a horrible thing to say, but honestly, some people I've had to fucking talk to while at work, yikes. It's just those they're just awful and not very much fun. Oh, I'm missing so many fucking windows. Yeah, it can be difficult to talk to either one, because sometimes old people, they can have a lot of interesting stories for sure, but they can also be a little bit, I don't know, like some of the stuff they say can be wildly offensive, you know. It's like, whoa, okay, I really didn't expect that, but anyway. That's fine. I guess, well, that can be said for the...
Serve the Lord who loaded his catapults with anvils. Point made.
Ugh, that was fucking dreadful. I think that was supposed to be a joke, I'm not sure. I can probably talk to older people easier though. For some reason they just sort of gravitate towards me. It's like, oh, there's someone who's willing to listen to my 7,000 war stories. Sometimes literally. Well, not so much anymore, but... Back in my day, I used to be a plumber. Oh, the shit I had to wade through. Stuff like that, you know. Let's go, okay. I guess I'll just listen to this 3-hour story then. Ain't got much else to do. Let's just deposit all this. Fire and code. Do I want to wear that? I'll keep it on me, I guess. One of the greatest skills in life is to be able to hide your what you're feeling at that point, because I sort of have well, not sort of, I definitely have like a resting bitch face, and people just assume I'm mad all the time, but the people who know me, they can never really, they know I'm not angry, but they can never really tell what I'm what way I'm feeling, and that's a point of pride for me, because sometimes you can be listening to the most just awful story or whatever, and the fact that you can just like, it's a good skill. It's helped me out quite a lot. It's kind of boring. Yeah. Honestly, older people are great for their stories. You get to learn some pretty interesting stuff. And old people like to gossip as much as anyone. So some of the shit that they like, because people tend to just talk and talk around old people because they just assume they're not listening because they're old. That's not true at all. They are always listening. They fucking hear everything. Unless they're deaf, of course. It's just, yeah. Yeah, that's people tend to look at that a bit. Spence coin. Like they like that a bit more, because if it looks like you're always smiling, then they're more inclined to keep talking, I guess. For better or worse. Sometimes that can be a bad thing. Direct lesson, blah blah blah. Well, yeah, that's when it becomes a problem. You could just wear one of those sad clown faces. Whenever someone's starting to like annoy you, you just pop it on and look at them. And creep them the hell out, I guess. My dear Josephine, I passed along the news of Demaura's visit to a few influential parties and implied that he was, perhaps, trying to butter both sides of his bread. I would describe the outrage this idea provoked, but that would make this letter indecent and your spy mistress would abscond with it. You play as beautifully as ever, my dear. I can hardly wait to see what Demaura's next move is. Give my love to your parents. Sure. Send Skywatcher, counted, sending respects, blah blah blah. There we
To
go.
work?
Alright. Even here, that's it's a bad idea. Ski mask. It's actually, you can't really buy ski masks here. Spectator. Prison ceremony will be grateful. Well, I don't really know. I don't really need to do this. I just need to head to this next DLC thing and get that started. I mean, I missed a lot of stuff, but oh. Oh my god! Did something spook you? So ready. Okay. Beginning the Exalted Council will lock off all other areas and plots and jump to 944 Dragon, 2 years after the death of Crupius. There's no going back from this point. Well, ew. There's actually a spider somewhere here in my room. I don't know where it's gone, but it was here a little while ago. It's only small though, so I can deal with that. With Crupius dead and the threat of Fey rifts and demons waning, both Orlais and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition from political matters for as long as possible. That's Cassandra. Eventually she plans to call the Exalted Council a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. Yeah, anything crawling near you is enough to sort of set me off. I don't like bugs. I just don't. Spiders, cockroaches, none of that. Ugh, no thanks. The Exalted Council will be held at the Winter Palace outside Halam Sharel. Thanks to Divine Victoria's negotiation with the ambassadors, we are ready to depart at your convenience. It's no longer small. Oh. What do you mean was small? What did it fucking transform? Yeah, I mean that's even more horrifying than anything. That's such an ominous way to talk about a spider. It was small. Now it's coming for me. Transformed into a paper towel. And nice. Oh my lord.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Of course they would. Because as soon as you've finished saving the world, everyone's fucking true faces are shown. Yuck. Oh my god. I can see why. That'd be horrible. I don't mind spiders as long as they stay away from me. Then they're fine. I don't care. I prefer them not in my room though, you know. Outside is the best place for them. Uh-oh.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
It's been 2 years.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the exalted plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Well, I guess that's probably why I don't really mind them that much. I don't know. Most of them can kill you, but there's a few that are alright. As long as they, you know, as long as they're not crawling on me, they can do what they want.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
Ugh. The amount of times you walk into spiderwebs here is ridiculous. Spiders will, whether intentionally or not, they will put their spiderwebs in your path. So, just, I've not had a spider get into my mouth yet, but, you know, it's only a matter of time.
You can probably just call her Cassandra in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
Hilarious.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
Ugh, that's
With
nice.
respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
Victoria says she is better suited to the battlefield than the Sunburst throne, but she has restored the Chantry, and also people's faith in it. I am glad you are here for her.
Yeah, ears, when it comes to ears, that's where I check out. I can't stand anything to do with ears. Not a fan.
I haven't seen Divine Victoria as much as I'd wished these past few years.
She has missed you as well, Inquisitor.
No.
There are few with whom the Divine can be herself. I suspect the same is true for you. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Olay. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned.
That's fair
as
enough.
well.
Eyes are gross
I
too.
hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
Ooh, okay.
The Imperium sent an ambassador?
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology.
Yes,
I allowed
you do.
my distrust of Tevinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will
Accidentally?
have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
How did you accidentally pierce your ear? Oh my god. I hope it wasn't like a grievous accident. Pokemon frostbite. Oh, so you like poked half a hole in your ear. Oh no. Did it hurt? Hang on, was this a plastic floss pick or was it a metal one? Because, I mean, if I... Plastic... My god, if I tried to do that with a plastic one here, it would snap. Nowhere near before getting like through my actual ear. Jesus.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well.
Oh God, I can
although
imagine.
He now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, Your Worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Fair enough.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your Worship, a final question, if I may.
Fuck's sake.
This Exalted Council. Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Take over the world. Your earlobes are freaky. They don't really have any pain receptors here in them, or very few at least. So, yeah. Well, you're already halfway there, so might as well.
The Inquisition still has work to do. We can't let someone's fear push us into disbanding.
Then I wish you luck in the negotiations to come.
Oh God, I hate negotiations.
Make her watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
Yeah. Well, it's progress. Yeah, might as well. Oh man, hang on a second. There's something. It just seems to lag. I know it lags sometimes, but just not this bad. I don't really understand why it's doing that. There's nothing open that shouldn't be. It's annoying. Yeah. Well, you got some practice in now. You can find some willing subjects. Honestly, all you need, like when I was in school, a couple of people I knew pierced their own ears, and all they did was you just get a sewing needle and disinfect that as best you can with some alcohol, and like you can get a lighter and burn the needle, and that disinfects it pretty well. And then you just poke it through. You let it cool down, I guess, first, so it doesn't burn. But that's all you need to do. You don't really need much else. And then you just clean the piercing and make sure it doesn't get infected, and done. You can't really do that with nose piercings and stuff because your nose can get infected really easily. But on the earlobes, it's fine.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just
oh my God,
put
look at that
one
chest
in
here.
the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you?
Yeah, fair enough. You can probably find, like here, you can go and buy needles from the supermarket, but it's probably best to get a professional to do it.
And the Inquisitor comes to the rescue once again.
Is that what you call it?
This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
So why is he here with messages from the Merchants Guild?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethrus has been elected Viscount.
Oh shit!
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall now?
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
So, it turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
Yeah, there's the professionals, they've done it a lot, so they'll do their best to not fuck it up, I guess.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present.
Oh, really?
It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall.
Oh, shit.
Congratulations. You're a compt now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Cool.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
That poor guy has to deal with so much shit. Yeah, so I think when that stopped happening for me, that's when it was fine. So now you should be able to, like, there's any more issues with it. Well, there shouldn't be any more issues with it, hopefully.
This is possibly too much, Varric. I don't know what to say.
That's nothing. Practically nothing. Don't mention it. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
This operates those giant chains. Can I try it?
No.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet with the diplomats. And we'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
I bet that guy has to deal with so much shit. Varric keeps, like, fucking betting schools and hospitals just on a whim. I mean, he'd probably win every single time, but anyway.
Is there something you need?
At once.
So there's supposed to be a game of some kind here? Like a expensive dog treats. Alright, hi. Do you want to speak to me, or I guess not? Oh nice, it's all coming together then, isn't it? Consultation for the tattoo, that should be good. Oh, so I can just buy pretty much whatever the fuck I want here now. Lovely. Awesome. Let me know how that goes, because I'd be interested to see how you can get on with your tattoo.
Fashionably late. I thought you weren't gonna show.
Excuse me.
I gave you my word we would talk, and I never break my word.
Easy there. I was just teasing. So tell me everything that happened while I was away.
Well...
And after the betrayal and what I put those men through, my sorries were worth about as much as shit.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Oh. Yeah, well, driving is good. It lets you... The freedom it allows you is so very, very nice. I couldn't wait until I got my license.
How many people hit you?
I lost count at 12, but I could take a punch.
Fuck me.
They needed to know that there's a way to come back from anything. And I wanted to help them if I could. I thought going up there on the gallows was difficult. This was worse. 100 times worse. Anyway, it's nice to be back, though I'm not sure what to think of this council. No matter what, you know you can always count on my sword arm and my friendship.
Oh, Jesus. I was, luckily I made friends with everyone, so this should all go pretty well. Yeah, it's cars are pretty. You can't really get a car here for less than $5,000. If you do, it's like a shit box, essentially. But I've heard that your cars over there, they're a lot cheaper and there's a lot more of them to pick from.
Your aim is atrocious. I'm embarrassed for you.
Think you can do better?
Yes. Yeah, whether that's true or not, I don't really know, but
Same old.
Oh, yes.
The truth and finds a warring blade that's so sublime. Royal hearts near barren minds.
yeah, it's no. You'll get there eventually.
Here's
Learning to
you.
drive is a pain in the ass.
Glad to be back, all stuffed together. With the pressure full on.
Again. Yeah, that's always good.
Don't worry, herald of everywhere. I came prepared. I know what everyone needs. Just like best times.
I assume I was supposed to say something then, not just wave my arm like a lunatic. I feel like this is going to get her in trouble, and possibly me too. Cheap.
I expected a roof.
It's early.
That shouldn't be too bad.
Anyway,
I've never driven
that was
one of
a good
those,
run.
but I've heard they're
It's
alright.
all been a good run. I needed that. And I need... You know it's ending, right? We can say it won't, but knobs in places like this, all they do is end things. They'll try a leash. Or worse. But maybe you aren't ready to quit just because some Lord Piddlebits is scared of us.
Do I seem like I'm ready to retire?
I'm tired. I've never done anything for years. Point is, sooner or sooner, all this changes. And you've helped me understand. Too much.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's my
that's
turn
true
to
for
help
all
you.
cars though, really.
See, I have these friends, and all of them were the wrong sort of whatever. Their place changed, or it never was. So together, we made an us.
What?
Everyone needs an us. And when the world is done saying no and calls you the wrong sort of whatever, maybe we can be that us for you. What do you think, Inquisitor? Want to run some rooftops as a Jenny?
Oh shit! Oh, I like that. Yes, I'm friggin' in.
You want the Inquisitor. Don't I have a few more titles than your usual Jenny? No offense.
Some taken.
Oops.
Words. Look, we don't want you. We want to be there for you. If you want to keep doing, it won't be nobles who help. It'll be friends.
Well, all I have to say is, call me Red Friggin' Jenny.
Way too confusing. You'll get a city. One that rhymes with arse.
Oh! I should have said we needed a we instead of an us, because... Wait! Anus! So stupid.
Literal toddler.
To all my friends.
Always and ever, Inquisitor. Always and ever.
Sarah was never in a group.
Creepy song is creepy.
Yeah, that was, I've heard better. I won't lie. But it's still funny because Sarah said it.
Hey, boss.
What, you not good enough to have a cutscene with me, Bull?
Hey, boss.
What the fuck? I see how it is. Too good for me now? How rude. It must be this area. There must be something going on that's just lagging me to pieces. What's that? Pair of paddles. What the fuck?
Do we?
Okay, I think I'm gonna have to find all these dog treats because it's obviously part of something. I'm not gonna lie, that kind of looks like someone made the terrain here and they just picked up a city and plopped it right in the middle. That looks a little bit weird. Can we see Skyhold from up here? I feel like no. Probably not. Oh, that was nice. Looking through that, I guess.
Well met, your worship.
Hello. Oh, I get to change my wear. Nice. Formal wear. I don't really like the formal wear. It's horrible. Oh, actually, you know what? I like that. That's nice. Oh, that's my storage. Say, sleep is for the weak, and I am so weak. God, I've got to pull a fucking double shift tomorrow, and I'm going to be exhausted. Actually, that's one thing I should say. There's not going to be a stream tomorrow because my employer, in his infinite wisdom, decided to call me in for an early shift last minute, so that fucking plan of doing an early stream before work has just evaporated. So yeah, there won't be one tomorrow. I'll just chuck a rerun on or something, because I won't be finished working until like fucking God, who knows, 12 o'clock tomorrow night. I start at 12 PM, so that should be fun.
Thank you.
A pleasure.
So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how that goes.
Inquisitor, I see you have time for afternoon refreshments.
Yeah, no worries. If you need to go to sleep, go to sleep.
Cut, mask a maze of gemstones. She will think it pretty.
Excuse me, I might,
What? Okay. Yeah.
You're useful to have around, Cole.
He wants stones the color of his eyes. Happy, bright, beaming, being seen, not seeing. And I needed the table.
For breadcrumbs?
Birds like breadcrumbs.
That they do. I'm glad, but I'm glad you enjoy them. It's always good when you're here too.
How good to see you here. I came to sit and pen another song.
Sweet songs, poignant pain plants joy that grows later. She can't see me. I help her help people.
I gathered.
You're smart and kind. You're worthy of true love.
Hello, Halam
Time
Shadar. The
is
fire of Zither must be fueled by wine, ideally shared with adoring fans.
Who is that?
It's a mistake, but one you might enjoy.
The famous Zither. I love all your songs, although I've never heard you sing yourself.
Well then, this could be a chance for both of us to make a little music.
Honestly, you're not wrong. Ugh. He actually wanted me to work tonight. So I finished today at 4. And he messaged me and was like, "Can you work tonight?" I was like, "No, I can't. I make plans." That I'm not just gonna drop. So yeah. Hopefully I won't be there for much longer, but we'll see.
Nicely done, Cole.
She just backs away. Ugh. Yeah. Not the biggest fan, but money's money, I guess. So, have I talked to everyone here? I think there's someone behind here, maybe? No, up there. It is... Yeah, it's only 9:15 at the moment. Oh my god, I thought it was a bit later than that, but... yeah, not super late. So that was Blackwall over there. Varric over here, and someone's over there as well.
Of course.
Just up a bit more. Excuse me. I actually thought I thought it was a lot later than 9, but kind of glad it's not.
It's been quite a day so far, has it not? I've been speaking with representatives from everywhere.
Have they given you trouble?
Sounds good, Banana Bar.
Not at all. It is quite alarming. It means they are all saving
Sleep.
themselves up for
Time
later.
for sleep.
Would you walk with me? I should like to take some air before the Exalted Council becomes inescapable.
It's probably a good idea.
The palace has been most accommodating. We are, after all, here at their insistence. But the ministers may... No. No more talk of the council. This meeting was to spend time with you in a more relaxed fashion.
You're tense as a bowstring.
I'm so very dreadful at this. The truth is, there is a small entertainment happening tonight, to which I may be able to find a pair of invitations.
You'd like me to go with you?
Very much so. In all the years you worked with Orlais, you had so little time to enjoy its culture.
That's true.
Perhaps you're right. These meetings and talks don't allow for much leisure time.
And then back to Skyhold without a moment's pause to take in where we are. With all that's been happening, I promised myself a single evening out. I'd very much like to go with a friend.
Thank you for thinking of me. I'd be delighted to attend.
Thank you for thanking on me.
Splendid. I will arrange things at once. The past years have been so busy. We have earned at least a few moments of rest.
You're just
A calm night
thirsty.
out sounds...
Oh, bravo!
Calm, I guess, was not on the agenda.
Was the woman in gold playing a king? Who was the man in feathers?
Oh, it's all very simple. The first actor's mask is determined by... well, I will lend you the program guide.
Oh, thank God.
But tell me, did you enjoy the performance?
What I really enjoyed was seeing you put your duties aside for a change.
Thirsty
I truly
boy.
did. Thank you for coming. It's been too long since I just spent an evening doing nothing.
Here's to nothing. May it happen to us more often in the future.
Oh, look! The encore signal!
Oh. Wow. That face really says it all. Okay, well... Who have I missed? Josephine, Ironbull, Sarah, Cole, Blackwall, Cullen. Oh, I haven't talked to Cullen yet, actually. Or Liliana. Probably want to pay them a visit. Yes. Yes, I do. So, yeah, no stream tomorrow, but Saturday will be an early one. So that'll be about 1 o'clock in the afternoon for me. Which, oh God, what would it be for you? That'd probably be around 10? Yeah, maybe? Around that. So it won't be dawn for you. Oh look, it's a puppy. That's adorable. Let the math begin.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
About 10ish. Yeah, cool.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owners tired of the novelty.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
I never expected you to make friends at a political council. How times have changed.
So they have. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean.
Something horrible, probably.
Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support in whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor. You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
Luckily for you, I already have some. Oh, it's actually giving me... Oh yeah, good. Yep, just send me to desktop, you fucking piece of shit. Maybe? Possibly. Oh god, I'm not sure. Fucking time, how does it even work? I'm bamboozled. 15 hours ahead, oh my god. So then yeah, I think it would. Oh my god. God, no wonder people have such trouble working out when my stream starts, because it's fucking... That was weird. So what the goal is eventually, actually, is to... For me to start a lot earlier and go for longer, so that way more people can jump in and I'll be able to see more of everyone, because the timing will be like it'll be a lot longer and sort of earlier for a lot of people. So that's the goal.
You heard?
Maybe. For that to eventually happen. When, I have no fucking clue when that'll happen. But that's what I want to do, because that way it'll sort of make it easier for people who do keep missing the stream because of the time.
Will you walk with me?
Ugh, it's just so confusing for everyone involved. Yeah, so it's Thursday now for me.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns.
I can see why.
More golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
And that makes you sad?
It is easier on the heart to just see gilding. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Smells ahead. Right. Okay. Jesus, I'm so confused.
Anyone with their wits should fear us. We command more people than some countries.
It is not our secrets, nor our soldiers. There have always been spy masters and private armies. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
I literally just got goosebumps as she said that.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
I'm sorry? It's 1 PM on Saturday. Yeah. It is. We're frickin' time travelers.
I've thought about it.
No, that's not what I meant.
Wouldn't be so bad.
You misunderstand. They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do.
How old is she?
And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
Yeah, no, I don't want to end the Inquisition. I want to take over the friggin' world, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Okay, I didn't think they would say much else. No worries, Banana Bar. No worries at all. Well, you sleep well, and I'll catch you. Oh, sorry, am I interrupting something? Oops. Just running the baths. Catch you just whenever, I suppose. Probably Saturday or... Oh yeah, Saturday. We'll see. See you when I see you. Hello, Vivian. Ugh.
Darling, you made it. Excellent. I scheduled this appointment ages ago, and they do appreciate punctuality.
Appointment?
I will, thank
With
you.
The Imperial Garden
Yes.
Spa, of course. You work so hard, my dear.
Yes, I will definitely need the luck. Thank you. Oh,
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
I get a spa.
Of course it is, darling. That's the only kind I have.
Yeah, of course, Vivian. Oh my god, I'm in a bathing
What are
suit.
the cheese wheels for?
It pains me that you even have to ask. You've clearly been living too long in barely civilized conditions.
Oh no.
Did you hear something?
Relax, darling. It's spa day. How have you been? It seems ages since we've spoken. Is everything all right between you and our divine Victoria?
Things are excellent. Thank you for asking.
It's such a comfort to hear that at least one facet of your life hasn't fallen apart due to incompetence.
What are they doing?
You must be keeping very busy.
The Circle needs more supervision than a toddler. It may master using the privy on its own any day now. Don't you feel better, my
with
dear?
all the hams?
This place really does work miracles.
What happened?
Darling, it's spa day. Don't fret. You'll undo all the good they've done. Come along, Inquisitor. They have other appointments, you know.
That's basically swimming trunks. That feels weird to be in swimming trunks. Altegan, Duke Cyril. So have I seen everyone? I guess that's everyone. For now, at least. Oh. Excuse me.
Of course not.
This is a public area. God, millennials. With all their public displays of affection. What keeps doing that? Someone keeps appearing before me and disappearing.
Such changeable weather this season.
All's well, it seems.
A pleasure. Of course.
This has to be the last dog treat too, right?
Be careful, Inquisitor. We have a ways to go yet.
Yeah. I think there's an assassin stalking me. So,
Where is that servant?
So this is Dorian, I assume. Oh, he looks fancy as hell. Look at him. Look at that armor. That's cool. Oh no, not another thing to collect.
Orlais is on your side, Lord Parvis. The Inquisition's support is not a thing to lose lightly.
Which is why the Orlesian court is circling it with a net and collar? But you'll have to excuse me. I see an old friend I must greet.
Yeah, the frickin' Inquisitor dingus.
How long has it been? Don't actually tell me. I despise feeling old. It's good to see you, my friend.
Oh, his armor is so cool.
You arrived ahead of me. I hope all's well.
It's everything I expected. We've been spared the burden of surprise. Orlais wants the Inquisition tamed, Ferelden wants it gone, the Chantry meddles, and Tevinter sends but one ambassador.
Of course.
That's me, by the way. A reward for my interest in the South. Thankfully, Ambassador Pavis is a token appointment. Call on me as you like.
Ugh, who's this?
Inquisitor. Duke Cyril Montfort, member of the Council of Heralds and Lord of Chateau Haine. I have long followed your work. It is extraordinary.
Is that sentiment shared by the rest of the court?
Of course. Orlais wishes only to offer respectful guidance to the Inquisition.
Respectful guidance.
The Inquisition's grown. It would be shocking if they didn't find us a threat.
Yet you've started no major wars. The Inquisition is a very considerate rival. I've not forgotten Justinian's death.
Ugh.
I had friends who perished at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. More than the good you have done, it is a good we may do together I don't wish to lose. Whatever happens, Inquisitor, I wish you well.
I am feeling slightly buttered. Like a piece of toast. I don't want to feel buttered. Wait a second. Oh, okay, so now I can go and talk to Dorian properly. I guess. Or I hope, at least. Maybe we'll have another spa day. Oh, they left the fucking hams on the table. Guys, I feel like that's gonna start to cause some issues soon. Fancy a game of chess? Oh, that looks like a cool game. Oh.
As the most eloquent dwarf you know, Sparkles...
Speech! Speech! Way too much speech.
Varric, there's really no need.
What's going on?
Inquisitor! You're just in time. Sparkles, the Imperium doesn't deserve you. Or want you. It may even kill you. But we'll miss you. If it counts. And you didn't know. Okay, folks. Time to take the party elsewhere.
What?
Toma never wanted any. I swear.
Leave him.
Oh, what's going on, Dorian? I always look so angry.
It's true. When the Exalted Council has ended, I'm going back to Tevinter. For good, this time.
You know I'll miss you.
Naturally. My father is dead. Assassinated, I believe.
Oh shit.
I received notice this morning. A perversely cheerful letter congratulating me on assuming his seat in the magisterium. We only met a few times while I was home. He didn't say anything about keeping me as his heir. This ambassadorship, his doing, I'm told. He must have wanted me away when the trouble began. I have to go back.
No, holy shit.
I know it was complicated, but I'm sorry about your father.
Thank you. It still doesn't feel real.
So you'll truly be a Magister?
Oh, yes. I can't wait to degrade the Magisterium with my presence. A new outfit is required.
And then what?
I find my father's killers and kill them back. Then I find those giving Tevinter a bad name and kill them. They're most likely the same people, so that should make the job easier.
You'll need help. I could go with you.
Not this time, my friend.
Dang it.
I won't be entirely without support. Maevaris has gathered other Magisters who feel as we do. We'll be an actual faction in the Magisterium. I'll teach them manners, take them shopping.
They're not
It'll
fucking
be fun.
toddlers.
I wish you safe travels and the best of luck.
Oh, I'll need it, thank you. Magisters are tricksy bastards. A present. A going-away present. It's a sending crystal. Amazing what friendship with the Inquisition gives you access to. If I get in over my head, or you're overwhelmed with sorrow for lack of my velvety voice... Magic. What? You didn't think I would just leave and you'd never hear from me again, did you? You are my dearest friend. Perhaps my only friend. That will never change, no matter where we are. Now let's finish the good wine before the others get back.
Good idea. Okay. That's kind of sad.
Quite the party, wasn't it? I hear it left the Orlesians and Fereldans completely aghast. Andraste's herald, the Inquisitor, toasting a Tevinter Magister. Not a bad scandal to leave on.
I guess, if you're counting scandals. Oh, here we go, another little thing. Silver ring. I feel like maybe I just haven't found something yet. I thought they were supposed to be like carnival games or something, maybe. Or maybe I just imagined that. I swear to God, if that fucking moth keeps flying around.
Divine Victoria, am I interrupting?
Not at all. The Arl of Redcliffe was telling me of events in Denerim. He represents Ferelden at the summit.
Inquisitor, good to meet you.
Arl Tegan. Wait. Formerly Barn Tegan? He was cool.
How are things in Redcliffe, my lord?
We still come across scars left by the Venatori, but the land continues to mend.
It is.
I'll try not to keep you from more important matters.
Very well. We'll continue this later, your perfection.
I am supposed to be impartial while speaking for the Chantry, but I confess that neutrality is beyond me. I do not think I am capable of setting my feelings for you aside.
Is there anything I can do to make your job easier?
You could find me a sword and something to hit. I must attend to other matters. If you need me, I am ready to assist. Unconditionally.
Well, I feel like this DLC...
I'm glad you finally arrived, Inquisitor. The Crown's anxious for news.
Of course so.
And your thoughts on Ferelden's position?
The breach is long gone, yet Skyhold's army remains. Ferelden can't continue to ignore soldiers on its borders.
I appreciate knowing where Ferelden stands.
You are owed that, Inquisitor, especially here. These Orlesians will talk circles around you before you get a simple greeting out.
That's true.
I won't keep you longer. We'll have words enough when the Exalted Council begins.
Oh, yeah. Great. Good. Oh my god. So let's see. I need to go and talk to Cassandra, I guess. I didn't actually realize she'd be up here. So where's she gone? Cassandra. Back over. Oh my god, all the way over there. Are you serious? Maybe I should have spoken to them first. Now that I think about it. No, I think the Freldons are just afraid of gossip.
Those Fereldans, always afraid to mingle.
Gabriel.
I'll be here if you need me.
Thanks, Varric. That's just a crafting place, I guess. I don't need to be in there. Oh god, they look cool. And they always have their hands on their weapons.
Oh.
Is everything all right?
Yes. Well, I wanted to speak with you, and now you're here.
It's usually how it works.
This seems serious.
It's not about me. It's about you. Maybe you should sit.
I can stand.
Maybe I should sit.
What is going on? I don't remember this at all. There is a bench over there. Okay. Stairs.
Many
Good.
things have been keeping us apart. You with your duties, I with mine. But to take such a drastic step, despite all the consequences or how it would appear, I have to know this is not simply a way for you to mend what you believe broken.
Broken? What's broken? You and me?
I'm talking about marriage.
Marriage?
Yes, marriage. You are here to propose, are you not? You're not here to propose. I am going to kill Varric. Why do I believe everything he says? Why?
Oh, can we actually...
Now that you've brought it up, maybe we should get married.
I love you. I will always love you. But I am divine, and we know it can never be. What comes next will not be easy for either of us, but you do not have to fight for me. I am not going anywhere, not even if the Maker himself tries to stop me. Believe that. That is all I meant to say.
I can't believe Varric said that. That's kind of horrible when you,
How did Varric, of all people, become the Viscount of Kirkwall? A mystery for the ages.
I want their armor. Okay, so just because I'm not sure, I'm going to look up stuff. There is this very special staff that you can get that's really powerful somehow. Is that it? Staff of the Primal Order, maybe? No, that's that you get somehow, and I've forgotten how you get it. So I just want to look it up, and just so I'm sure I don't miss it. So I don't want to miss it, because that would be bad. Wow, this Dragon Age Inquisition best stuff. Guide to the best weapons. Encore schematic. There it is. All right. Where's the fucking staff? Did I miss it? Here we go. Encore staff. Finding a treasure map from skeletons on the left when entering the crossroads. The Winter Palace. Follow the map to reveal Hala statuettes. Collect all 4 of them into palace. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? How many more bloody collectibles do I have to deal with? I hate collectibles. There's so frickin' many. Alright, well, there's nothing left for it. We just have to begin the Exalted Council now. I don't remember this at all, so... yeah. This is kind of nerve-wracking for me.
Thank you, Your Holiness. Now, Artigan, as to your concerns...
The Inquisition established an armed presence in Ferelden territory. You outright seized Caer Bronach in Crestwood.
We were protecting the citizens of Ferelden, because you couldn't.
The Mage Rebellion made it difficult to keep order, Artigan. The Inquisition was only offering help.
Invading under pretext of restoring order is exactly what the Grey Wardens did to us centuries ago, and we exiled them. Now the Inquisition is doing the same thing with Grey Wardens in their ranks.
Your concern is ill-founded. The Grey Wardens have proven their worth time and again.
Of course Orlais tolerates this interference. The Inquisition is the only reason Selene still has the throne.
Rest assured, Tegan, the Empire of Orlais will not stand idle if the Inquisition oversteps its bounds. Unlike Ferelden, however, Orlais understands that these were the well-intentioned mistakes of a young organization.
An organization in need of a guiding hand. Yours, no doubt.
Pardon me, Inquisitor. Sister Leliana asked to speak with you in private.
My apologies. An urgent matter has come to my attention. Ambassador Montillier, can you handle this for a short while?
Of course, Inquisitor.
Oh, God, that's a lot of pressure to put on her shoulders.
Irregular. Are we not even worth the Inquisitor's time?
I'm fucking sure of you, you pesky son of a bitch. Sarah, shoot him in the face. Bam. Dealt with.
Inquisitor, I thought you would want to see this.
Is that the assassin?
A Canary warrior in full armor. How did he get into the Winter Palace?
So what would the left hand of the Divine see when she looked at this?
This is a warrior, not a spy. Part of the Antam, the Canary military. Most of his wounds come from a fight against someone using magic, but at least a few are from a blade. He was badly hurt, separated from his allies, and made it here before he died. But how?
Would the Iron Bull know anything about this?
I asked, and he is as surprised as we are.
Oh,
He says
shit.
that if this were an official Canary operation, he would know. That suggests we're dealing with a rogue faction.
Deadly mysteries at the Winter Palace. Throw in a Hala statue and some Caprice coins, and it's just like old times. Can Josephine manage the diplomats while I look around?
She will be fine. It's all speeches and posturing for the first few days anyway. I will ask Divine Victoria to call a recess for now. I will also have our friends ready themselves for battle if need be.
Good idea.
You think that's likely?
I think the Exalted Council may be more exciting than we expected.
Thank God. I mean, some bloodshed was due. Follow. Oh, of course they're here. Pesky little hobbitses.
Looks like he came down over the railing.
Sit. Oh, it's up there. Oh my God. How do I get up there? Can I jump that? I must be able to, like, get close at least, maybe? Because I want whatever that is. Oh. Gotta be honest, I didn't expect that. Alright, well. Let's go here. Oh, 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 oh god. Just have to be very careful. It's always strange in these games. They have these very specific movement things, right? Pod Cologne. These very specific ways of moving, and then all of a sudden they want you to do something like this, like balance along a beam, and it just doesn't feel right because you've not had to do it at all, and it's this one time the game wants you to do it. It's just like, oh god, are these controllers going to let me do this, or am I going to have to struggle with this for the next 10 years? Luckily that didn't take as long, but you never know. I feel bad for Josephine too. She's all alone in that room full of vultures. So that must be fun.
An active Illuvian? If I'm going through it, I'm not going alone.
Probably a good idea. I just smash my face up against it. Yep, it's working. Oh man. I can get rid of the Conker's Bad Fur Day thing off my phone now, since we're all done with that one. Jeez, this is taking a while. Oh my god. What is going on? This has happened once before where it got stuck loading, so I'm hoping this isn't going to happen again. Did I save? Alright, we'll give it like 2 more minutes, and if it doesn't do what it's supposed to, then I'll restart it. It's fucking typical this would happen. Come on. Oh. Oh. What? How did that? Oh, okay. I somehow got everyone. How did I do that? Oh, I'm amazing. You know, being humble and all that stuff is... Oh, for fuck's sake. So this is, what's this? Mage only. Alright.
The crossroads. Morrigan brought me here while showing me the Illuvians.
Alright, so I want to explore this place as much as possible. There we go. Winter Palace. Because I don't want to miss a thing. So if there's any sort of deviation from where I'm supposed to be going, I'll take that and just search every nook and cranny for this stuff. Oh, The blood trail leads a couple different directions, it seems.
Judging by the bloodstains, he tried to get through here.
What's wrong? That one doesn't like you?
This mirror doesn't look broken, but it's inactive. Maybe there's a way to unlock it.
Maybe that's where he came from? Oh, that's a spooky noise. I wonder, are these all going to lead to the same place?
The blood trail leads to this mirror.
Right. Let's see where this guy came from.
I kind of want to go through the other one first. So I think I'll do that. Because it's kind of off the beaten track, right? It's probably something it wants me to see there. Maybe? Please don't, like, completely...
To go, but still, not bad.
Is this... What the fuck? Where are we? There is loot, which is nice.
Look out!
Oh no. Oh. This is gonna end in tears. Oh my god. I'm just gonna do that. Save the tears. Well, so far, we got rid of one. Oh no, we didn't even get rid of one. It was just... Oh, I thought it died. Not so lucky, I guess. I may have to deal with these guys myself. I don't like that. I don't want to have to do that. Well, I hate to say I told myself so, but I told myself so. Oh my fucking god! These things are so strong! Oh, she's still stuck on hold position. Forget about that. There we go. Oh, I like that a lot. That works really well against these guys. There we go. That wasn't too bad. The hand that cuts. The ring grows unusually warm when slipped onto a finger. It pulses slightly and steadily, as if in time with the wearer's heartbeat. The taken shape. The writing on these papers aches to be looked at, shimmering slightly as if under an enchantment. The notes are handwritten, but each letter is as perfectly uniform as from a printing press. Notes on the first attempt. Improper valences on the bindings woven into the materials led to a catastrophic unraveling. The first batch is lost, but I will have supplies brought in from the same stock to illuminate whether the imperfection is within the materials or the enchantment. She has like divine armor on. That's amazing. I didn't notice that actually. Oh, that is, I really like that actually. That's really cool. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. It's a shame she didn't get her in like weapon. That would have been even cooler. Well, I assume that's everything we've got to do there, so time to move on. So there's 4 of those. I'm gonna keep an eye out for 4 chests of cool stuff, because I want all of them. Elven Mountain.
Ruins. I'm not sure we're even in Orlais anymore.
What? I doubt the crossroads are in Orlais, funnily enough.
Another Canary, dressed like the one in the Winter Palace.
He's Karashok, a foot soldier. Must have been in the same squad. Oh, this is gonna be fun. The old team together again to kick some ass.
Right behind you, Tiny. Try not to completely obscure the battlefield.
Why can't I go in there? I want to go in there. Oh, I hate when it locks stuff away from me. It's infuriating. That purple fire looks kind of menacing. Cool, but very menacing. Oh, Jesus.
Hang on, boss!
What the fuck? Everyone step on this. Is this gonna do anything? No? No, okay. So it actually stops me from... fair enough. I kind of thought I would be able to cheat my way through that, but apparently not. Oop. That didn't look good.
A spell killed these Canary. Someone cast it not even an hour ago. We need to find out why these Canary were here, and who did this to them.
I want this chest. It looks so cool. Can I... No, so there's no sneaky way to get through that? Or is there? No? So tantalizing, yet so far away.
Over there, Canary. If we want to know why they're here, we've got to get across to that island.
Broken statue. Okay, well, guess we're looking for the parts of that. It broke. Guess it's the only way I can go. Oh, that looks menacing. Hello.
Fenharel Elathadra.
I don't understand.
Nuvenas Menahelamin. Dieth Belasama.
Ah, here we go.
I think I know what to say. Armelana Derthavren. Rivas Verenaris.
Ame Lathalas.
Hey.
To work? What did you say?
It was part of a ritual. A secret greeting from those Fenharel trusted. If Mythal's Well of Sorrows knew this, were they close? Friends, or... I'm not sure.
Please don't attack me. Oh god, I thought he was like getting ready to shoot me in the face. So that one's broken. There was something around the other side. Wolf's Welcome. A wash of powerful magic carries an impression of welcome. Images flash by elven slaves fleeing to this place in ancient times, greeted by others who then tend their wounds. Words are not so much heard as felt. Fenharel bids you welcome. Rest, knowing the dread wolf guards you and his people. Guard this valley. In this place you are free, and trusting us you will never be bound again. Hey, there we go.
That was like veil fire. It claimed this was a refuge for elven slaves.
You mean the ancient elves kept slaves? Maker's breath. One more thing never to tell Daisy.
This whole valley was a sanctuary, created by the dread wolf Fenharel.
Okay. So, can I get through this somehow? Yes? No? Fuck. How do I get past that? I want the treasure. It's teasing me. So bad. Oh my god, we just keep going up and up and up and up and up. I'm just going to keep saving because I really don't know what to expect. Hello.
Cuts all over the back. He was killed by surprise.
This can't have happened too long ago. The blood's not even dry.
Where was that thing? Was it over here? Yeah, there. There we go. Are you serious? That's all that was? It's disappointing. I always assume those... something with that pattern is gonna do something when I press it. Here we go.
So, we're getting the band back together. That's exciting.
We are not a band of any sort.
Just because you can't carry a tune, Seeker, doesn't mean you're not front and center in our band of misfits.
A wash of powerful magic carries the pang of hope. Images flash by a man in wolf skin standing with a group of freed slaves. Clasping one's arm in friendship, words are not so much heard as felt. Fenharel has been falsely named a god, but is as mortal as any of you. He takes no divine mantle unless it none be bestowed upon him. He leads only those who would help willingly. Let none be beholden, but by choice.
This is Fenharel helping former slaves as a mortal, not a god.
He took great pains to renounce his supposed divinity.
Ordinary guy saves people, accidentally founds religion. Sounds a lot like the chant, actually.
I'm getting worried that I'm not going to be able to go back and do stuff with those other portals, and that's worrying me. A wash of powerful magic carries a sensation of bitter fury. Images flash by. Elven mages enslaving tens of thousands, making arrogant proclamations of godhood. Words are not so much as heard as felt. The gods, our Evernuris, claim divinity. Yet they are naught but mortals, powerful in magic, who can die as you can. In this place we can teach those who join us to unravel their lies.
This claims the elven gods were just Evanuris. Powerful but completely mortal mages.
Was this the start of an uprising? Freed elven slaves against their former masters?
If that's true, Fen'Harel was teaching these freed slaves the truth about these false gods.
I mean, this looks scary. Okay, so makes your party briefly invulnerable. The anchor also glows brightly for a short time, lighting dark areas and revealing objects hidden there. Oh.
Everything okay?
I'm not sure. It stopped, at least.
Left trigger and left stick. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
This looks like it fits into that pedestal by the broken bridge.
So this just sort of lights up the place, and there's not really much here. But I guess I can use this for the fire, maybe? Okay, we've been playing with this fucking ring for a long time. It is seriously annoying me. I just wish it would work a little bit better, that's all.
This place is creepy.
Yeah, you're telling me. I just want to see if there's anything hidden around here. Did say it would help me. Or reveal stuff. But I don't know if that means in a literal sense or if it's going to uncover some stuff that's actually hidden. A sock and that. What the fuck? I didn't get that at all.
That alluvion only took us a short distance. That's the same lake we saw from the other tower.
Good for moving around a city, visiting friends, deploying guards.
No, okay, so there's an alluvion over the other side. So I'm supposed to wait for, I guess. Can I go through this now? It will just annihilate me, which is great. Oh, it actually lets me through! Oh my god. It worked.
A letter by the Canary. Why are they translating it into our language?
Very strange. Oh, yeah, okay. So it says it gives me invulnerability as well. I forgot. Wow. Fucking hell. My memory just astounds me sometimes. Hello. So that's where we came. There was nothing in there. I thought I was meant to pick this up before, but I guess I must have just imagined that. It's been known to happen. Occasionally. So I'm going to head back. Was this where that, yeah. So okay, that's fine. I got across it. Is there nothing else? I kind of want to go back a little bit, maybe. Do I? I guess there's nothing really I can do. Just have to keep going and see what we can see. Thought so. They're very clever, those elves. Very clever indeed. Stop jiggling around, Cassandra. God. This bridge hasn't been raised in a while, or it's just filthy. Uh-oh. I see red blips on the map.
Canary. Bashidon. The Inquisition doesn't leave alive.
Sorry? I didn't get a word of that. Who's dead? Is it the bull? Iron Bull? Who am I kidding? Of course it is. There we go. I guess it was foolish of me to think I wasn't going to get herbs and stuff in the very last section of the game, but I kind of wasn't expecting to. Oh, and or. Okay. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna take it because obvs. I do want to see if there's any other hidden goodies around here first, though. No, there really isn't. It is very bare here, my god. I don't want to kill the golden hammer. I'll just feel bad after that. Ooh, there's some balefire there. That could show something useful. That's a sextant, I guess. They're only used on ships. Guess I was wrong. Well, this is a video game, so guess different rules apply. Anyway. Oh, here we go. Prophet's Laurel, rather. Wait a second. Is that shield different too? Mage Hunter. No, I guess not. Wow, the greatest hits is kind of garbage compared to that sword she's got now. Okay, so we've come back full circle. Is that a chest? No, I guess not. There's not really much here to find except... the blood and whatever. Oh, they're fighting on my side too, that's so cool. I like these extra abilities they give you in the DLCs. It's nice, nice little addition to something you've been playing with for like 60, 70, however many hours. It's nice to get a little change. It's not a massive one, but it's enough, you know? Gives you a little extra something something. We're already down to our last 2 potions. Okay, why did I expect anything else? I'm searching for something. That's just ladders that take me up, they're not really important. There's more Kunari there. I just don't want to miss anything because it takes so long to get here. I want to get everything I can. Whoop. Stop doing that. You pesky bastards. Oh my god. That purple elf guy is doing a lot of damage. And I'm not complaining because that's awesome. It's helping me out a lot. Oh, bugger. Might as well grab all 3 while we're going. Well, this guy has some health. Jesus, because he's an elite. Yes. Oh god, don't get stuck. Thank you. Did he have loot? Because they would like some.
Why did those Qunari attack the Inquisition on sight?
No idea. They weren't Talvashoth, though. This might be a rogue group, but they think they're following the Qun.
Right. That makes perfect sense, I guess. We'll go with that. Makes perfect sense. Definitely. The loot isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I'll be honest. Thought there'd be some cool stuff in there, but no, I was wrong. Not really. Dreadwolf keeps its gaze on the one light that illuminates the way forward. Right. Am I supposed to light them in the right order? Because no thanks. I don't want to.
That's Fenharel, removing the face markings from a Dalish elf.
Isn't this place older than the Dalish?
Maybe the markings used to have a different meaning.
I suppose it's probably likely. Okay, hang on a second. The Dreadwolf keeps its gaze on the one light that... They fucking meant it literally, didn't they? Jeez. Okay, so which one is it? This one. Right here. Ugh. Very literal. Should I go back? Should I go back to like the Winter Palace and see what's going on there, or should I just keep going? I feel like I should probably just keep moving forward, maybe. Watch the powerful magic carries a sensation of determination. Images flash by. Former slaves in ranks with Fenharel, armed and strong. Their skin is clear, their face tattoos, the elven Valaslin are gone. Words are not so much as heard as felt. The brand of the Evernuris can be lifted from you, that all may know you oppose their cruelties. None here are slaves, all are under our protection. All may choose to fight.
Hidden weapons. These freed slaves actually fought back against the Evernuris, posing as gods.
Okay, I think these two probably need that the most, and we'll do that as well. Get a full thing back. Ruh-roh. Ooh. Ooh, that's a lot of gold. Can I please get in there? There's something shiny in there. Look at it. How do I get in there though? They're immune to lightning. Some of them are anyway, I think. Oh no. Maybe they're immune to spirit. Oh my god. Oh lordy. There's some toughens. I can't really use my spirit stuff because they're immune to it, which is just fantastic. God, this fire spell doesn't really like to work half the time. It's very frustrating. Okay, so it works fine against the big guys. Just the assassins are immune to it, I guess. Ooh. Plan of attack. The letter is written in both Kunat and Common Tongue. I have read your reports. Station your people in the abandoned towers by the lake. It is a short distance from its entrance to the mirror that connects to Halam Sharal. We will need the space to lodge our people after infiltration is complete. There's a map of the crossroads at the bottom with an arrow from the Elven Ruins alluvion to the alluvion that leads to the Winter Palace.
This letter says the Qunari came to these ruins because the alluvions connect to Halam Shiral.
A staging ground for an invasion?
It was some sort of infiltration. There's no more details.
This is crazy. They're acting like we're at war.
Are they?
I don't know, boss. I wish I did.
That's so like I have no memory of this place. I have no idea what's going on. I cannot remember this at all. Oh, those are bombs. They're definitely bombs. Yikes.
A note about an unknown intruder coming through an alluvion. They turned spirits against us, then fled. Two parties then. The Qunari and a mystery agent determined to stop them.
That would...
Come on. We have to warn people about the Qunari's designs on the Winter Palace.
That would be the, Morgan, probably.
I cannot even tell you how good it is to be in armor again instead of fancy vestments.
You mean you didn't just wear armor under your robes? I'm shocked.
I tried. It was much too hot.
That doesn't surprise me. So, can I have this thing over here now then? How do I open this? Let me in, you fuckers. So I guess I can't go in there just yet. I'm not seeing any like levers or pressure pads, anything like that to use, so I guess I have to just come back at some point. I don't know. I don't like it. Ah, here we go. So that opens that up, and I can head back. Cool. And this just okay, right, cool. So we just head straight back to the Winter Palace. That's good because I have a Hala statue to find, I think.
One dead Qunari was bad enough. Now we have more, and they're hostile.
This makes no sense. The Inquisition has an alliance with the Qunari. Why would they attack us?
They also have no reason to be here, or using illuvians at all.
I've had the mirror placed under guard for now.
It appears the relative peace and quiet of the last 2 years is coming to an end.
First the Blight, then Mages and Templars, then Corypheus, and now this. Can't we go 10 years without the world falling to pieces?
We must ensure that the Qunari do not disrupt the negotiations. The Exalted Council is in a very delicate state.
I'm certain you can soothe the nobles' ruffled feathers while we solve the real problem.
Not when the Inquisitor insults everyone present by walking out in the middle of the talks. Our only advantage is that Orlais and Ferelden are divided in goal and grievance. If they unite against us, Divine Victoria will have no choice but to support their claims. We could lose everything.
Could we use the Qunari threat to remind everyone how valuable the Inquisition still is?
Not until we know more. It will be fine. I will attend to the Exalted Council.
And while Josie does that, we will investigate.
I'll head back to the crossroads. We need to find out what the Qunari are doing, and why they attacked.
And I'll have a quiet word with our honor guard.
Right. So... I can go back through the Alluvians, but there is something here I need to find. Collections... No, sorry, okay. This is still, right. High dragons, landmarks, mosaics. How do I see the stuff again? Wouldn't it be...
Everything going all right so far?
Oh, man.
I'm surprised no one from the Council of Heralds wants your autograph.
You just missed them. Duke Cyril keeps asking me for spoilers for my next book.
I don't understand how you could just become a Viscount.
When the ruler of a Marcher state dies and there's no heir, the nobles of the city pick a new ruler. Only none of Kirkwall's nobles actually want the throne. Most of them think it's cursed, actually. They can't leave it empty, though, or some other state like Starkhaven or Ansburg will probably invade. I complained about the empty office when it interfered with my reconstruction efforts. They took that as volunteering.
Any word from Hawk?
I got a message from, well, best not to name an entire chain of smuggling syndicates in polite company. Anyway, Weishaupt is apparently the special kind of mess that only appears when Hawk shows up. I'm not entirely sure how it'll all play out, but my money's on Hawk walking away from the Warden's fortress as it explodes.
So Bran used to be Viscount, and now he just follows you around?
Provisional Viscount.
Pretty much.
With a permanent appointee finally in the Viscount's office, I am free to return to my post as Seneschal.
He means my true calling is arrogantly telling people they can't talk to the Viscount. He's good at it, too.
We'll talk more another time.
That's always a plus.
Here if you need me.
Aight. Laters, I guess. So, how do codex maybe? Maps. Here we go. Winter Palace. So there is a big old statue holding a staff or something, it looks like, and that's where it is. So it's an old man with a hat. Where that would be, I have no fucking clue, but we can just have a look around.
Half of Val Royal must be here.
Was there something you needed?
Is there any news from Ferelden? How's your family?
My sister Mia keeps me informed. As I understand, she's training my nephew to best me at chess.
I sense a threat to my commander's chess superiority. I'm sure the defeat will be distressing.
He's 4. You could at least pretend I'd throw the game.
Is there anything I should know?
We were permitted soldiers here, but our every move is watched. Some things never change.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first time we came to the Winter Palace?
The end seemed far away then. In some ways, the following year felt longer. The reason we're here is because we made a difference. That's worth enduring the political small talk.
I should go.
Yeah, I guess.
Inquisitor.
Alright, more notes.
Such changeable weather this season.
I can't believe it's been so long.
Around 2 years.
That's it? 2 years? Sweet merciful maker, it felt like 10. That could have been all the wine. Only thing back home I really missed.
What is this ambassadorship about, exactly?
I believe my father set it up, but the Imperium certainly didn't object. They'd love for the Inquisition to fall apart, so they're happy if it seems they consider this council a waste of time.
That makes no sense.
No? If Dread to Winter actually pushed for the Inquisition's end, everyone else would disagree on principle. So they send a nobody pariah and hope for the best. Makes perfect sense to me.
What did you do in Tevinter while you were away?
I went home twice. Father was only there once. Mother was drunk both times. I also went to Carinus to see my good friend Maeveris. Then I settled some of Alexis's affairs. That wasn't fun.
Any thoughts about the Exalted Council?
A few. Divine Victoria needs a new tailor for one. Cassandra in a flowy dress just seems wrong. And that hat does her no favors. As for this whole Exalted Council business, well... I warned you once that no one would thank you for saving the world. Sadly, I'm always right. So long as the Inquisition's around to remind them they're not really in charge, they'll never sleep comfortably. Whether they have the guts to take action, I suppose we'll see.
Oh god. I would have loved a DLC or something for this. That just led to all-out war between the Inquisition and the against Orlais or Ferelden. And it was like an RTS kind of thing where you would have to gather troops and put them down strategically to fight battles, that kind of thing. That would have been cool. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But anyway. Excuse me. So, where the fuck is this statue? It's maybe over the other end? I'm just sort of talking to people as we go too, just so I can don't want to miss out on anything.
Inquisitor, is there something I can help with?
Tell me about your nugs. Did you get any new ones?
Oh yes! A litter was born just a month ago. We are weaning them right now. If you are hoping for one, I'm afraid they're already spoken for.
Your nug breeding sounds like more than just a hobby now.
It has certainly expanded. And who knows, if the Inquisition ends, there are worse things to do with my time. I find being with the little ones soothing.
Have you met with Cassandra since her return?
Oh yes, she's quite relieved to be out of the robes and back in the armor. I just hope she doesn't forget everything she's learned as Divine. It took 2 years before she stopped hiding a sword under her vestments.
Have your agents any news I should hear about?
There is activity in the Tirashan. Strange elves, like those at the Temple of Mythal. No news of Solus, however.
Perhaps later, Liliana.
I'll be right here if you need anything.
Okay. Yeah. That's definitely not a, what do you call it? A jug of water. It's a stick of some kind.
Such changeable weather this season.
Fine by me.
Is there something you need?
No. Stop asking. Fuck. Oh, another expensive dog treat. Which is good. That has to be the last one, right? There's been so many.
Same old?
Oh, yes.
What the fuck? I keep hearing... Oh my god, that was so loud. I keep hearing that jester disappear, but I don't know where it is. Here we are. So this is one. But obviously not the one. What?
I can't believe this.
Oh, yes.
I don't particularly want to spend 7 years looking for this thing. Oh, fuck me. That scared the crap out of me. Am I supposed to follow that? Or is that literally something that's just going to keep happening?
You heard? Maybe.
It's like the Oblivion speech. The way they talk. Which was hardly better than rambling. Oh, here we go. There it is. Oh, that one's pretty obvious. I should go and see... Just have a chat to Cassandra while I'm here, and the rest of them. Maybe Bull will actually talk to me now, instead of just saying, "Hey boss."
What would you like, my love?
I hear you've been rebuilding the Seekers.
Slowly, but yes. I managed to find a few of my former comrades who'd scattered to the winds. Some of them were unsuitable, and I did not ask them to return. Others felt as I did, once they read the Lord Seeker's tome. We've since recruited a few candidates who are going through training now, with full disclosure. What comes after this, I cannot be certain. I'm making it up as I go along.
Sounds familiar.
I thought you'd appreciate that.
Are these the Seekers here? Because if so, that's cool as hell.
So, you've been quite busy?
Ugh.
That bad?
Being divine is like trying to herd a field of cats into a lake for a much-needed bath. Even so, I would be pleased with my progress were it not for all the attendants picking over me constantly. And the hat! Needless to say, I'm more than happy for this diversion.
Couldn't she just say, "Okay, I'm sick of the hat, I'm the divine, do as you're told. I'm not wearing this stupid thing anymore." Couldn't she just do that?
What do you think of the Exalted Council?
They are frightened of your power, and there is no longer a hole in the sky to remind them that it was needed.
Maybe what they need is a quick reminder of that power.
Only if you want to stiffen their resolve. Even so, I would wait and see where this leads. Calmer heads may yet prevail.
When has that ever been the case?
I'm an optimist. Just ask Varric.
I'll see you later.
Farewell.
Sure. Okay, we'll go with that, shall we? Optimist. First thing that I think of when I think of Cassandra. Optimist, definitely.
He did not want a body, but she asked him to come. He left a scar when he burned her off his face. They made bodies from the earth, and the earth was afraid. It fought back, but they made it forget.
What the fuck?
Hello, and shh. I'm trying to figure out why everyone is acting so weird. I mean, besides because Canary assassins and everything. You see it, right? There's something going with the elf servants. Makes sense after that ruin, right?
When you start going on about elves, it's hard to tell if it's about them or you.
Yes, you're ever so clever. Arse.
How rude.
Point is, the servants have no complaints. No asking for a Jenny. They serve this lot, but don't want them done for anything.
So, the nobles are nice and the servants are happy?
Two things that have never been true. Mark that I said it. We're fighting Canary, but something else is on the up.
I suppose you've a lot to say about that elven ruin. About the creators.
They're not even demons, just big magey knobs punching down. And yes, the shits who use them to make me feel broken can still eat it. But always waiting for that fight is way too much work. It's like doing half the hurt for them. Maybe we're old now, but I'm tired of it. We've new fights to look forward to. We always do, seems like.
It's been a couple years. How's everything sitting with you?
It's weird meeting back up and seeing everyone get their grey. First time I've been anywhere long enough to get fond of things. Cassandra is staying herself, so far. Hopefully. She needs someone to watch out for her, so I kind of do. All that blood and thunder just so everyone can live well an hour once around. Good lesson, I suppose, if there had to be one.
We'll talk later.
Count on seeing you, yeah?
Sarah's cool. I like Sarah.
Hey, boss.
If you've lost touch with the Ben Hasrath, what of our alliance?
Well, the last time I heard from them, we were great. You killed Corypheus, sealed the breach, and closed a ton of rifts. They couldn't ask for more. This whole operation has to be a mistake. Bring me with you, and we'll figure it out. I promise.
I'll talk to you later.
Well,
anytime, boss.
Luckily for you, I'm taking you everywhere, whether you want to or not, so... Yay, I guess? Question mark?
Need me for anything? What do you think's going to happen at the Exalted Council?
Maker, I have no idea. Politics always makes my head spin. The Inquisition shouldn't have to give in whenever some prissy noble gets their knickers wedged somewhere.
I agree.
You're more comfortable being called by your real name now.
Comfortable? Not quite yet. I didn't want to be Rainier for such a long time. To be quite frank, he was an ass. But I've changed. And reclaiming my name has allowed me to reconnect with people I haven't seen in years. Family. It wouldn't have happened without you.
It's nice to have everyone back in the same place again.
I have to admit I missed it. What does it mean when we need a huge diplomatic talk or the world ending just to bring us together? I got the chance to have a few drinks with Sarah. Miss that girl. It's still a little awkward talking to Cassandra. But the commander appears to have forgiven me. Finally.
Yeah.
Until later.
Take care.
Probably took him a while. Alright, so we haven't got long left. I think we'll just try and find these Hulla statues. And sort of go from there. Where's that? Oh god. Up there. Okay, that's not too bad. And then we'll make the staff, I guess, and see what I can do with that. Come on, that has to be the last one, right? I've been all over this place.
Might be something here. Better take a closer look.
Sorry? What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't talk to Vivienne. Oh, hello.
Darling, what can I do for you?
Oh. Find the Harlequin. Ah, do it. What?
I wanted your opinion of how Divine Victoria
Just about to go and I found a
Cassandra
new
is
fucking
handling her
collectible.
office
Great.
as admirably as I expected. History will remember Victoria as a truly great divine.
How are things for the Circle of Magi?
The Circle is recovering. So much was lost during the rebellion. Lives, most of all. So many experienced teachers gone. But I have hope. And determination. Which is better.
We'll talk another
Good job. I
time.
like your headdress, actually.
Darling, what can I do
No,
for you?
nothing. I want the loot. Get out of here.
We'll talk another time.
Nice. Yeah. Hopefully I can find all of these statues. Then I'll make the staff and go. That's up above, isn't it? Okay. Because apparently it's the best staff in the game. I don't know how true that is, honestly.
Inquisitors slip off to during the council.
But there's people who sort of analyze this stuff a lot more thoroughly than I do, so I feel inclined to trust them. Oh god. That's got to be like over here somewhere. Ooh. Oh, is this another boon? Yep. Okay. So that's what he was talking about while I was running around. So Over here, maybe? I'm glad they show up when you use the findy thingy, but... Oh, actually, I think I may know where that one was. Maybe.
Such changeable weather this season.
Come on, I'm kind of expecting there to be something happens when I get all of them, but that might not be true. So I bet it's up there. Or maybe up there. I haven't actually been over that way yet. Okay, well, we'll have a chat to Josephine while we're here.
I do hope you recovered from your night at the opera. Any earringing should go away in a day or two.
Josephine, I can tell you from experience, the earringing never leaves. It's a constant reminder of my mortality.
All is well?
I mean, my character's mortality, I guess. And mine. Hi, can I go in? Thank you. Okay, so there are actually spots I haven't been to. Guys, please. Oh no, I don't actually want to go in there just yet. Okay, so it's up there. This should be the last one, I think. As far as I know, it's supposed to be 4. Acquired schematic encore. Lovely, that's what I was after. Here we go. I wonder if Cullen names his dog. He seems like the kind of person who would name their dog Dog. Like a John Wick kind of thing, you know?
I don't think they knew. I can't believe it. All's well, it seems.
You're welcome. Do I have any more? No.
You have it.
Alright, well, let's go and see what this stuff looks like. And what it actually does, because I honestly don't really know. I just looked it up and it said it was the best, so that was enough for me. Fucking Harlequins. I guess that's a game, but it's creepy as hell. Usually when stuff disappears in purple smoke, it's cause for alarm. There we go. So now, that should mean that when I sync the collectibles next time I play this, I should have that, hopefully. Encore. I mean, it's not even tier 4. Wait. Encore schematic. Encore. Can't stop. Hang on a second. It's a mage ability for Zytha in Dragon Age Inquisition. Oh. What? Oh, he's in the Dragon Age. Well, okay. Well, I mean, that's interesting, I guess. Do you care about that sort of thing? Because I don't. Chance to sing an offensive buff for allies within. Okay. Well, I probably deserve to make myself like a really overpowered staff. It's been... I don't really think I've made myself one in a long time, so... I could use a new fire staff. I don't have like a massive amount of good stuff, I will admit. This it'll tell me what's the best stuff to put on. It's probably not the best time for min-maxing, but hey. Session best stuff. I was under the impression that you could probably just get like an already built version, because that's usually the case. It's better than the crafted version usually. Stuff. Okay, well it doesn't actually say that. What I should put in. I guess attack's probably not the worst one, right? 25. It's all cloth, so I'm just kind of picking through the same stuff. Critical damage, do I want critical damage? Do I care about that? Veil quartz. Armor wow, what was that? Armor penetration is probably a good one. 12%, 18%, 15%. Does it get any better than that? 21. Yeah, I don't have veil quartz. Where the fuck do I get veil quartz from? I don't remember getting that at all. Maybe that was from some. Who knows? And yeah, I guess I can stay. I have a decent amount of this now. I'm always in stealth, so that's probably not a terrible one to get. But I could get my guard thing going again. I would like that. But I don't really need it because Cassandra does it for me now. So I won't waste a slot on that. 5 gold, 10 damage bonus, hidden blades. Do you know what that is? Kill. Focus game. Masterwork. 10% stats on success. I have a lot of dragon's teeth. You know what? Faster movement, sure. Why not? Okay, so is that actually better than the one I have? Wait a second, I just put something in. Oh my god. What did I just put in here? That is not for sale, and neither is that. So this supposedly amazing staff. What's even... On hit, chance to sing an offensive buff for allies. What are the buffs? Battle of the Bands, Mark of the Riff, and Sing Along. What do these even do? It's really bright. Oh my god. Okay. Encore schematic. They really need to upgrade their chrome. Okay, here we go. Battle of the Bands, attack speed of all allies. I assume that means me as well, maybe. Mark of the Riff, a magical song conjures elemental energy around your allies' weapons. And Sing Along, regain health whenever they strike an enemy. The buffs are retained even when... Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Okay. So I mean, I guess it's all about the stats. Can I edit this in any way, shape, or form? Where's that bench? Is this it? No, that's the armor. Modify weapons. Here we go. Yeah. So I can put a grip, a staff blade, and a rune on. Alright, that's making this a little bit more appealing. Let's do that. The Blade of Teodoron. God, I wish that was a bit better than it turned out to be. Ah, here we go. Which one do I like the most? I'll try and stay within the tier 3 stuff. I don't know, it's just one of those things that stuck with me for my... The higher the tier, the better the thing. Guess that's from playing WoW. And MMOs in general. Yeah, you know what. Oh, and penetration's always good. 6 attack. What do I want? Heal on kill. Yeah. Let's just do attack. Alright, there's that one. Let's get the blades. That's kind of cool. Oh, that one looks really cool, but it's tier 2. I suppose it doesn't really matter, right? I can use whatever fucking tier I want. Just whatever looks cool. Oh, and it does depend, like, what stuff, extra stuff you can get. Oh, this gives me more. This one's alright. I like this one. For now. That bloody Veil Quartz is just tempting me. Yeah, sure. Some Dawnstone and... Oops. Let's get some critical damage on there. Why not? Oh, and a rune. Do I have stuff to make runes? I don't think I do. That's one of the things I've sort of missed out playing this time around. I just don't have enough stuff for the runes I want. Yeah, see? Maybe I can buy stuff? Intense Spirit Essence. Hopefully they'll have that. Spirit Essence. No. Spirit Essence. Whatever made this weapon, its flesh appears to be alive. It could be an abomination's blood magic, a spirit twisted into physical form, or some other affront to the maker. It unleashes, I don't know what to call it, an energy that tangles foes together. The power thrills right up your arm. I'd cast it back into that cave I found it in if the thing weren't so useful. Oh my god, it looks like the sword out of Soul Calibur. Oh, I'm so close to being able to... I want that. I want that for Bull because I feel like that would really make him somewhat more useful. At least I hope. Alright, so she doesn't have Spirit Essence, turns out. Which is a bit annoying. Is there any other vendor here? Or is she the only one? Let's go to my thing. And see if there's some stuff I can sell. I only need 40,000 more monies. So what have I got in my inventory? I have all this stuff. It's much more powerful at the cost of a large amount of health. I just like this unique stuff so much. I can't help it. I will sell all of these sigils because honestly, and fuck it, I'll sell all these runes too. I'll take the duplicated stuff I have. You know, it sort of makes it somewhat redundant when you get what do you call it? Duplicates of supposedly unique stuff. Kind of takes the pizzazz out of it, if I'm honest. Now I'm pretty sure I did actually get something. No? Yeah, Bloodwake, there we go. And the Tongue of Serpents. I reckon I might be able to make this work. Because I want the Soul Calibur sword. Oh, and the lag that comes along with it. Jesus. This whole palace is so much laggier than I remember it being. Alright. Oh, wait. She has something at the front here too. Oh. So she sells stuff here too. Intense, here we go. So this is all just like the misc stuff. Okay, well, I need 9 of that. That's probably around 9. Weapons, right. Take Bloodwake, Tongue of Serpents. I'm keeping those. Keep that. Fire resistance, staggering, stab, focus, sundering, that. And just all of this. Well, turns out I was wrong, and can I just sell all this? Oh, I'm so close. I want it so bad. Okay, let's go get some more stuff. What's Bull actually using? I think this is literally just, yeah, generic Avar War Maul. Okay. None of this stuff is going to carry over, so I might as well just grab a bunch of random stuff and sell all that. I didn't know this sword was a thing. Like, I missed so much, which is sad, but not unexpected. Yeah, we'll get rid of that and that. Yeah, that's awful. Keeper, get rid of that. That stuff. Sure, that should be enough. Oh, what's with the you know, it might just be Chrome or something that's launched itself back up again, or decided it's a bit hungrier and wants to take a bigger slice of the pie. I'm kind of sad I'm not a warrior now, because I'd use this sword. Wait a second, wasn't this what I used for Oh, it's actually changed his name too. That's cool. I mean, look, it does look cool, but I'm getting rid of it. Where am I? Free defend him. There we go. I don't need to sell any more of my cool stuff. Oh, now I am poor. Hey, Bull. Have this thing. It's actually not as good as that. But it looks way cooler, so I'm just going to go with that. Alright, what time is it? Wow, I literally spent 20 minutes trying to get all that done. Oof, oh my god. Alright, so I'll save it there, and we'll leave it there for tonight, unfortunately. I was planning on doing a much longer stream, but the universe had other plans for me. So I won't be on tomorrow because I have a double shift, and I'd rather shoot myself. So I'll just stick some reruns on, I guess, through the day. Cause yeah, I'm gonna be working from 12 in the afternoon to 12 at night. I'm not really gonna get much of a break, so there's just gonna be no time for me to set something running at the usual time. So I'll just chuck a bunch of stuff and let it run. That being said, I will be back Saturday morning. Oh, Saturday afternoon. Barring... Oh, hey, Canada. Sorry. Sorry, sorry, I'm leaving. Ugh. Didn't even know you were there. Sorry. Yeah. Barring any interruptions, I'll be here Saturday afternoon. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, fuck me. I just like it. Things to go the way I think they're gonna go. You know? That would be nice. Alright, I gotta go because I gotta get up early tomorrow. Ugh. Up early. Gross. Alright, I'm gonna run an ad if that's alright, and I'm gonna get out of here. So thanks for popping in to Canada. Sorry I'm leaving as soon as you got here. Ugh. Sorry about that. But yeah, I'll catch you later. So get out of here, and I'll see you when I see you. Okay? Okay. And bye bye.